How's it going, everyone? One of the stocks I was watching was TTOO, and look how driven this market is with algo trading. I mean, if you do this strategy, I promise you can keep rinsing and repeating these things. And this is why I love penny stocks too, like because they can get nice returns straight to the lowest EMA that I like, which is the EMA 5. And what I like to look for is I like to look for that nice time distance. And this was just a beautiful setup right in here. If For anybody that was watching this, as you can see, when we hit the lower band, it has to hit this lower band. If it don't, then I don't want it. But you can see right here we have this massive time distance: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This ninth daily candle away from this EMA 5, and look what happens here. We touch this, and then we go up to this EMA 5. And this might not seem like a lot of gains for some people, but from this low to this high was an 18%. I tell everyone, take conservative gains. 10% is all you need. That is literally all you need. Anything more, it's just going to be riskier and riskier. Not a lot of pennies are just going to pump 100%. There's going to be some, but you got to understand, they just don't all do that. They have to have tremendous good news, and nobody can control that. The only thing we can control is these reversions to means. I was watching this in the Discord. I said right in here, let me see if I can find it. TTOO. I really like this one. And I see an inverse head and shoulders. Right in here, I said about TTOO. I'm thinking about it right here in the Discord, and I was just getting everyone's opinion on it. As you know, we're a community and we like to share ideas. But I like the reason why I like this one is because of one, we had the time distance. I like to look for stocks that have 7 days away from the CMA 5, but I do not buy it unless we're touching this lower band. The next thing, I want to look for a low K value. We had about a 5 here, but when it hit this low, it was about a 3. And so this would have gave me a nice, decent return. The next thing, does it have decent volume? The volume was decent, right? It had about over 500,000, which is what I'd like to look for. I remember way back trading this thing, and I hope everyone did get out. But look at this thing. This thing had these massive spikes, right? Look at these big spikes here. The thing when this thing was really popular was when it was way up in here. Look at these ATR4 hitting this upper band, and then it's going to sell off. I do short pennies if it does get extreme. As you can see here, it sells off when it hits these upper bands. And this thing has just went down and down. It had a 1 for 100 RS right here, but you could see literally even when these big spikes happen, what we're looking for is these corrections here. From this low to this was a 26% bounce. That's all we're trying to get is that EMA 5 correction. Now, if the EMA 10 and 20 have a massive time distance, we look for those areas too. So, yeah, I just want to share this. Anybody that's in TTOO, I'm not sure if your averages are like really bad. I would just sell it. Play one of my next plays that I look for these. I really was liking this one, but now that we hit the EMA 5, which is this purple band here, we have to reset the time distance now. Now anything, I would not play this till at least after earnings, see what it does. The EMA 10 is at 1024. We last hit it. I've seen better plays that are longer than this, so I'm going to be looking into that. But I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. And if you really just, I mean, if you don't have a lot of money, I understand why playing pennies are good, because if you put this in a big cap stock, you might make 2%, 5% in maybe a couple months. It takes times, and that's if you get the most precise entry, right? But with this strategy is you can get really precise bottoms. You can see to this system, what did the algos do? They touched this here, and they pushed it all the way back up. Where do they push it to? This EMA 5 here. So we went up here, this EMA 5 fluctuated down to this opening here, and then it went down. But I mean, 60 cents all the way to a high of 75 cents is pretty good gain. That's, like I said, that's over 10%, and that's all we're looking for. But I'm going to keep this on watch. I'm going to see if we can get about, some more candles away from the EMA 5. Do we touch this green band here? I will be looking after this after earnings to see what this kind of does. Usually earnings are never really good for pennies, but if anyone's trading this, I feel your pain if you're losing it. Way back in the day, I would have been buying these dips like all throughout here, but you can see how the system here, this is why I wanted to create a system, and it took me so long to do it. I had to put a lot of things together, but you can see how all these are false signals. This is just downward, 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 downward. There's no extremes in it till this one right in here on 1106. This was your extreme, big move down, touching the ATR4, with the EMA 5 time distance, not touching the EMA 5. Anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in 7 daily candles is long. So we touch, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't just take it because it's 7 daily candles. We have to have that green band touch, which I can give you the settings in my Discord. And that's why we had that move up. And we're not trying to say it's a tremendous move, but since entries are the most important, since we can get the most precise entries, we can get really nice bottoms, right? Anybody that bought, let's say, at $1, they have to wait till if it ever comes back here, right? And theoretically, it probably won't, because look at this. We hit this 20 and we go down. And this, you're going to see this happen all the time in a down trend chart, right? This was our last EMA 20. We finally hit it because it has to. Price will hit the 20. Anything that don't touch in 2 months is long. I personally like the EMA 5 because it's more consistent. And I can just keep rinsing and repeating from different stocks. Make 10% on this stock. Make it another 10%, another 10%. And you can see how it adds up. $1,000 account will turn into 2,000 and the 2,000 to 4. And then obviously bigger money makes more money. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my analysis on TTOO. I really like trading pennies. I really like trading big caps. I'll do anything that has a bottom trend reversal that is extremely bottomed out. If you do want to join the Discord, I promise you, you will make lots of money doing this system. Just follow my lead, follow what the results do. Don't trade based on bias. Don't only trade what the system tells you. Click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium. It'll say join the premium Discord, and when you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do is so simple to subscribe, and it's not going to cost you a lot. I spend, way more of this on a meal out. But if you hit day trade alerts right here, it is only $12 a month, and you get access to day trading education, swing trading education, entries and exits, live streams, and a community. But if you hit day trade alerts, it gives you the highest tier for only $12. Literally $12 a month to change your life, and on a strategy that took me over 6 years to develop. I've been, every time I lost, I record it. I'd say what went happen here, what could done different. And this strategy works really well. I've yet to lose on over a $5 stock doing this strategy, if that tells you anything. This past year, not lost on a $5 stock doing bottom trend reversals if you properly accumulate my reversals. But if you hit the swing trading education, you could see this video right here, my swing trading strategy, best indicators. That will get your video set up with the indicators, how to properly accumulate my reversals. But this is more to show you how to trade instead of just copying my signals, because there's plenty of Discords that do that, and most people fail because of that, because they have no idea how to trade and they're just copying someone. I want you to understand why you want to. Why you're taking these trades. So I hope this video helped. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment. If you subscribe, try to do it on your computer. If you hit server shop in the top left here, you can see the memberships I offer. The Day and Swing Trading Plus is the best value for $12, and you get access to everything. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll probably be doing some live streams the next week coming up. You'll see this in the RTK live stream. We'll go over some setups, and hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace out.